Hi friends! I wanted to read you an Easter book. This one is Thomas and the Easter Eggs. Spring was springing everywhere Thomas went. Each day there were more buds on the trees and more flowers bursting from the ground. Thomas's passengers were enjoying spring too. Annie's and Clarabelle's windows were open for the first time in a long while. One morning, Sir Topham Hatt came into the yard. "Thomas," he said, "I need Donald and Douglas for some heavy pulling at the harbor. You will replace them in Harwick for a couple of days to keep things right on time up there." "Yes, sir," Thomas peeped. "That should be a fun adventure." I love adventures, don't you? Harwick was a town in the hilly countryside in the north of Sodor. As Thomas traveled north, Annie and Clarabelle weren't carrying passengers. They were full of pretty straw baskets. What do you think those might be for? Harwick was chilly, but Thomas's driver assured him it would be warm soon. The weather should be perfect for the big Easter hunt on Saturday. "Egg hunt?" asked Thomas. "What can eggs hunt for?" His driver laughed. "Eggs don't do the hunting, Thomas. Children hunt for colored eggs that are hidden in the town park. That's what the baskets are for, collecting eggs." As promised, each day was warmer as Thomas chugged up and down the tracks around Harwick. Each day, Thomas saw Terence working hard too. Terence's caterpillar treads helped him move around on the steep hills. In a tree near the track, Thomas could see a pair of birds busily building a nest out of twigs and grass. One day, Thomas saw that the birds had found a piece of red ribbon, which gave the nest a cheery bit of color. "Now that reminds me of James," thought Thomas. Can you see the red ribbon? And the birds, the nest? The day before the Easter hunt, Thomas saw Terence pulling a trailer full of eggs. The eggs had been dyed all the colors of the rainbow. Thomas had never seen anything so pretty. Thomas waited for Terence as he drove down the muddy road. See, here he comes. As Terence easily turned the corner, he tooted a happy spring hello to Thomas. But the trailer didn't have caterpillar treads like Terence. The curve was sharp. The road was muddy. Oh no! What do you think happened? Can you look at the picture? Maybe it'll tell you. You're right. The trailer slowly rolled onto its side. Hundreds of Easter eggs slipped off the trailer and rolled down the hill. Oh no. They tumbled faster and faster down the grassy slope. Oh no. What are they going to do? All the eggs fell out. Those were for the kids to pick up. Some eggs got stopped by flowers or thick clumps of grass. Some rolled to the edge of a stream. A few eggs made it all the way to the fence around Farmer Daly's garden. See where they stopped? "Oh no," cried Terence. "How are we ever going to get all those eggs gathered into town in time for the Easter egg hunt tomorrow?" Do you see Thomas talking to Terence? They look worried, don't they? And then suddenly Thomas smiled. "I think I have an idea." Now he looks happy. The next morning, there were many children and their families at the town park. There was a big sign announcing the Easter egg hunt, but there were no baskets. And worse yet, there were no Easter eggs. What do you think they're going to do? Just then Thomas pulled up. Sir Topham Hatt was laughing and smiling. "All aboard," he cried. "All aboard for a quick trip to the new location of the Easter egg hunt." And everyone happily boarded Annie and Clarabelle, who had been decorated for the special day. Can you see how fancy they're decorated? They're in this picture too, a little further away. Soon everyone was heading out of Harwick toward Mr. Dalby's farm. "If we cannot bring the Easter eggs to the children," peeped Thomas, "we will take the children to the Easter eggs." Do you see Thomas pulling Annabelle and Annie and Clarabelle? When they reached the Dalby's farm, the children got out and waited for the signal to begin for the eggs. Signal to begin hunting for the eggs. Sir Topham Hatt started the big hunt. "Ready, set, go," he said. Do you see him? And the children were off. They looked everywhere for the brightly colored eggs. They found eggs in the bushes and by the stream. Everyone was having fun. Thomas and Sir Topham Hatt watched the children laughing and hunting. Suddenly, Thomas noticed 3 blue eggs in a nest. You see them? "How did those eggs get up in that tree?" he asked. "Can Easter eggs fly?" Sir Topham Hatt laughed. "Those aren't Easter eggs, Thomas. Those are robin's eggs. Soon they will hatch and be baby birds." See the mom sitting on her eggs in the nest? Thomas smiled and sighed. Warmer weather, smiling children, Easter eggs, and baby birds. I can't wait for the rest of spring. Look what happened. What do you see? A nest? It is the nest. It's the same one we looked at before with the red ribbon. But what's missing from inside? Where do you think the baby birds went? I think they learned to fly. The end. See you next time, friends. Love you. Bye.